Yo, force. I guess that's what it is today, man. I seen that earlier somewhere on Facebook or something, being that it's Legion Con and VALAVERSE got their new stuff going on, and somebody went yo force, and I thought that was pretty sweet and pretty cool. But what's up, everybody? This is your boy Savage. Welcome to another Saturday of Straight Savage Podcast. I got my man Seagram7 with me today, and if you've seen the thumbnail, it pretty much said I like this. I'm gonna be talking about the Black SAILS series that's currently being promoted by VALAVERSE, and a few of the VALAVERSE things that came out today. And we'll just be also talking some random toy stuff, a few GIJOE sales I've already seen this week. And I'm gonna say what's up to my man Seagram7. What's going on with you, family?
Yo, what it do? What it do? Man. Hey, yo, I was telling you, man, my plan was to record or stream out my room, my Joe room.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
I've been setting up. I finally got it to where I wanted. So I was like, word, I'm about to get in there and have my figures behind me tonight. So I take the laptop in there. I'm getting it all set up, checking the lighting, positioning, getting it all just right. And then I take my chair and go like this, lean back one time, like, oh, yeah, we about to do this. Bump right into my shelf, man. Knock down about 100 figures, man.
Yo, I hate to laugh because it's happened to me before.
Hey, it is what it is. So I got some work to do tomorrow once we get off. Luckily, I got a carpet in there, so a lot of them took a dive. One of my alley vipers has the gridiron. I have like the gridiron loadouts for some of my alley vipers, and man, he fell right on the silencer, and it snapped in half with the pistol bounced for me. So I got that super gluing right now. So hopefully that'll take. And
that's the only thing, man, with them 3D printed items. They take a spill, especially like that, and that much of an impact on especially a weapon. But man, hopefully, man, it like those are big collection problems right there. But I mean, it's happened to me before, man. It's just you forget. You got to be cautious that you got little people standing around. They're like children.
Yeah. My only thought was at least I didn't do that shit on camera, because that shit would have been a meme for sure.
I know that's real, man. But we gonna man, I'm gonna try to keep it capped down to an hour 30. We're gonna say what's up to some people in the chat, man. I got my man Ken Shelton. What up, though? What's going on with you, family? Evil Dookie William, what's going on with you, fam? What's going on? Also got my man Paul Morales. What's going on with you, family? Got my man Shane, same time. What is popping, man? What is going on? Much love, Shane. Always coming through. Got my man David here. Got my man Hustle. Hustle, what's going on with you, family? Jay's Figs, what's popping? We got HK Viper in the house. What's going on, HK? Got my man Javier. What up, though? What up with you, Javier?
I just like saying his name, man. Soldado. Soldado.
Soldado Coleccionista. And I believe that is everybody who's on the wire right now. Steven, what's going on with you, fam? He says, I feel you. It says, it happened and it's the worst. Oh yeah, hey, shout out to Shane. I wish I have my sound effect, a round of applause on the 1,000. Actually, he has 1,001 last time I seen it. Subscribers, man. So hey, congratulations, fam. We're gonna clap it up for you right there, man. And keep going, man, and keep putting out the good pure content, family. I thank you, man.
Work?
Yeah, I'm glad somebody with 1,000 subscribers actually watch my shit. So hey, I appreciate you, family, and I remember when you started it up. So keep pounding and keep going, man. Congratulations on that. But man, we're gonna jump right into it. We're gonna start talking about black sales first. Let me get my present screen going. Yeah, I actually just woke up from a nap. It felt so good too. I was like in a deep coma sleep, man. I had to get on up, so let me wake myself up here and get some things going. I should have had it already on here, but we're gonna talk about black sales and also talk about something, Seagram, that you brought up. Like, all the companies got the same themes going on right now and shit, and they all kind of share the same, just
similarities.
Correct, on things that they do. Can you see that?
Yes, sir. We good.
All right. So I don't know his name or anything like that, but I'm definitely feeling this. This is part of the black sales line that we've been talking about. That's what it's called, right? Black sales?
I think it's just called the black.
The black. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But there's been a couple of different characters that has this kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean look. I believe one of the movies had with it, the dude had an octopus type of beard. Out of all of them, though, this is that heat right there, and this is kind of falling back to the same thing I was talking about last week about VALAVERSE kind of going into a different lane. And I was thinking about it earlier today. I know they tried it before. Well, not tried it. I mean, they're doing it with the kind of Power Rangers figures and shit, but that's not really everybody's cup of tea, right there. And then it kind of it's so abstract from what they're doing as far as military. This is almost kind of a blend. You could patch it in with the military line or kind of go off and do its own thing, because these guys are still tactical, with drop down holsters and things of that nature. They're warriors, basically. Whether they're trying to represent a certain time frame or whatnot, man. But this is fire right here. I'm really liking this. I'm liking the figure that they showed last week, which is this Blackbeard, and I'm definitely feeling this. And this is one thing where it doesn't have to stay straight military tactical, and they can kind of start. I think this is truly going in another direction right here, or at least starting to. And it's dope. They're involving soft goods, which is great. Which is a great thing that Monster Force does.
Wired soft goods.
Yes, wired soft goods at that. So that's one thing they have over GI Joes and Monster Force as well, because Monster Force incorporates that soft goods. I don't know what GI Joe has it, but they definitely don't have any wired capes or anything like that. And to be honest with you, this fabric right here looks like it's better than what GI Joe used. GI Joe used something. It's God has to be something special like Pythona or something, which is not bad fabric, but your Mayfaxes of the world, the Mezcos of the world. Now these companies of the world use better soft goods than per se Hasbro would even attempt to try to do, man. But this guy right here doesn't have a name or anything like that.
I want to interject real quick on that, because
go ahead.
After we talked earlier, I haven't heard this, Mike. So this is just me deducing, me being on my Sherlock Holmes. But we know he's coming out. He said he has another soft goods coming out exclusive for Zolicon. Remember, we heard him say that. I think this might be another version of Blackbeard. Because if you look at it, look, the figure to the right of them is also Blackbeard, and they got like the same pose, they got the same boots, they got the same holster, they got the same sword, like drop down. You see, they got the sword and the same leg straps.
Yeah.
The only thing different is, and then if you look at the Black's logo, you see how he's got that beard right there.
Yep.
So I think it might be a Zoloclon exclusive Blackbeard, and that's like a mask he's wearing in the battle. I'm not sure, but that's just complete speculation, Mike. When I saw it earlier, I thought he might have been the villain, but the more I thought about it and looked at it, I think it might be just another version of Blackbeard. Now I could be wrong.
Right. Yeah. It could be, but damn, when I look at it, you know what? That could be the case of that, or it could be just
somebody else.
No,
I mean,
I
don't say that for gospel. I'm just speculating, man.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't want to, be like that and say, well, just being, lazy. Like, well, this is the other guy, but they got the same exact shit.
But you see how he even has him posed just like Blackbeard.
Yeah.
Like they're in the exact same pose.
I can see that. I definitely can see that. This figure overall is just straight fire. Let me check on the chat right quick. Broby1 Kenobi, what's going on with you, bud? See if anybody got anything to say about
Operation Monster Force Season 3. They got the Harbinger is what is their figure's called.
Yes, and we're gonna get into that.
Okay, my bad.
I got in the other folder. I'm about to jump over to the other folder. I got those other two figures, and I'm glad you said so I can go ahead and transition there. I was just trying to see, but RBS says the black is going to be a good direction. Figure looks good already. Yeah, as I said, it's a great direction to kind of go.
The sculpting looks amazing, man. And I don't know if whoever is watching, if they saw some of the other figures that were in this little setup right here, man, the sculpting looks amazing on these guys, man.
Yeah. Paul, what's going on with you, man? Paul, he always smoking and loking. That's how he do. I appreciate you, fam.
Some of that real sticky icky.
Yes, sir. There we go. You back on point. I'm talking about. Put it in the air.
Is that what you want?
For the gangsters all across the world.
All right, so I finally caught it on time.
We'll have to check out his street diorama pics, man.
All right. And then Evil Dookie says, and Blackbeard is from here in North Cadillac. Yes. And then he said something before that. Let me see.
Yeah, we touched on that last week, Evil Dookie.
Yes. Yep. It said there's a theory that Blackbeard turned into a octopus pirate, something similar to Davy Jones and the Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, so that's who that was supposed to be in the Pirates of the Caribbean, Davy Jones. I like that name. What was that show? It was Peter Pan. It used to come on Fox, and Captain Hook used to say that all the time. I'm gonna put you in the bottom of the Davy Jones. Okay, so that this could be him, man. So we're gonna see though, regardless of the fact though. Definitely gonna grab that. And if this is the direction these figures are going right here, not saying I could hop down a rabbit hole with them, but these two right here that I've seen so far, definitely will be partaking in those. But let me come up out of this folder here and let's go to the other folder that I got for Black Sales in Legions Con. And
one thing I did hear Mike say, Mike, I'm sorry. One thing I did hear him say though, these are all the black is still going to be at that $27.99 price point.
Nice. And that's right where they should be, man. But like I say, soft goods, sculpting, It's just totally in a different direction, man. And I believe Bobby Valor wants to get wild like this. You know what I'm saying? Like getting into things like this. I think this will work out for him if that's how they do him. Yeah, look at the octopus suctions sculpted in there. Yeah, that's what's up, man. But this is what we're talking about. So Savage Crucible, like I was gonna get this figure right here. And I seen this at Joe Fest up live in person. It's a great figure, but I don't know. I didn't know he had like this, octopus arm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably wait on this one until I see it live in person again. But I'm not gonna get it just yet. And then Operation Monster Force has this guy, ambassador of Barbinger. Who that?
Harbinger of Doom.
Harbinger of Doom, the ambassador of Riley. I guess that's what that says. And this is a pretty good one. So I really wasn't interested in this one, but this is how those worlds can start to collide and start to come together when you have different figures like this in all lines, even though they're not working with each other, they're working with each other. So to do this, so we got choices, basically. Now
this one right here has an alternate head as well that has like the Cobra Commander style hood with the tentacles coming out of it.
Yeah,
I don't know if you've seen that. That's pretty sick.
I really wasn't too interested in this one, but I have opened up the page and looked at the different things that come with them, man, and it's a great looking figure. I just don't know if it's for me or not, but then again, you never know. And then a cool thing about this aquatics stuff, then if you do mash it in with GI Joe and different companies, GI Joe has have quite a bit of aquatic people now, and it's no stranger for GI Joe to battle something sci-fi-ish or just something crazy like that, man, where you haven't have Octopus Man or deal here. But yeah, Black Sails, man. This is where it's at. You got one more thing to kind of say on this before we move on?
Are we touching on VALAVERSE anymore? Or is this it?
We are gonna jump over to some more VALAVERSE, but we'll talk about the Day of Dead. I'll finish out this folder and then we'll hit the things that dropped the VALAVERSE, because I'm curious.
I got some stuff to say about that. I don't got nothing else on this, but I do have some other stuff about VALAVERSE.
Okay, no doubt. So I'm gonna clear out this folder and then we'll pick up on that. Shell guy named right here says save my bones for Davy Jones. At the bottom of the Davy Jones, the Atlantic Ocean. Gun Bunny, what's going on with you, family?
What up, Gun Bunny?
All right, so Wolf, what's going on with you, fam? He says, "What's up to everybody?" All right, so man, that's a dope ass action figure, man. Like that, I'm feeling that. All right, so what's going on with this Tarzan thing right here? This looks like from Fresh Monkey Fiction. You sitting this?
Yeah, I don't have any of their long box heroes. That ain't really my steez. But some of their stuff, like this, with some of the stuff I got with Savage Crucible, this might work with that. So I don't know. This ain't something I don't know about until I actually see it and see it in person at a show or something. But it's fucking Tarzan, man.
Mm-hmm. My steez. It's something like once again another great looking action figure. Will I mess with it? Not 100% sure. Could I pull it into my head canon of things? Of course. This figure can kind of start stretching and go into a bunch of different things like Savage Land or just anything prehistoric or just things of that nature, and then also just simply playing Tarzan, which Kazar from Savage Land. That's basically what he's kind of modeled after, as a man in the wild. But grape sculpting, you can already see on the grayscale here. And like I said, this is just something for whoever. And I've seen the long box heroes. Who else do they have in this long box?
Is it the tick that's coming out through long box?
I think so. I knew it was something kind of like quirky that they got. But yeah, once again, you can always tell the BBT as workshop, big bad workshop stuff.
That head sculpt is sick, man. It looks like a rocker, almost looks like Bon Jovi, man, from back in the 80s, man.
Yeah, it do. Or my man from the Doors, Jim Morrison or something.
Good eyes, man.
Yeah. But they almost kind of remind me of Harbinger Studios, So those are two companies right there, two third-party companies. Harbinger Studios, the ones that does the Savage Crucible and college football figures, and Big Bad Workshop. Those two companies, as far as sculpting, are firing on all cylinders, and far as putting together an action figure. I've never came across any QCs on this Monster Force yet. Well put together action figure, well sculpted, and the same thing with the Savage Crucible. I came in after the feet replacements, but all the figures that I brought from the first wave that the toe hinge was giving out, they got feet replacement that they were selling for like $1 or $2. You can get a set of feet. And I popped those on. I haven't had one QC issue out of those figures, especially with the articulation, man. So shout out to those companies there, man. Just giving me that extra juice. And speaking of Savage Crucible.
Well, I said that too, the Tarzan, to talk about when I saw it, Fresh Monkey Fiction, man. For them being such a new company, man, they're really bringing a lot of different shit, man. They're bringing a lot of product. I know it took a long time for us to get Operation Monster Force in hand. But they got a lot going on, man. They got Operation Monster Force, they got Eagle Force, they got the Long Box Heroes. They got that other line that's about to drop with the book writer. What's his name? Raven, Edgar Allan Poe. They got some cool stuff coming with Edgar Allan Poe, and then they had the other shit with the Soldiers of Fortune. With the suits and the tuxedos. They got the gangsters that we saw, and the priests doing the exorcism, and the cheerleader. They got so much shit that they got coming out, man. So that's what I find impressive with them, their work ethic.
Yeah, and it's hard to kind of separate those other lines because you just kind of write them off as Monster Force, but they're not. The Dark Moon shit, and just everything that they pretty much got. Yeah. So let me go to comments here. But speaking of Harbinger Studios, we got some Savage Crucible. I believe these are War figures from the rock group that they that used to be out in the 90s. That I believe this is a subline of that, right? Gore.
You on that Beavis and Butthead shit, man.
oh. But no, these are Savage Crucible. And I guess these are more kind of like your barbarian figures, but
these are those twins that we were talking about. This was the Titan exclusive, I think. That Titan, that show in Nashville that they had, I think it was an exclusive down there.
Okay, and this says Tony's Toy Spot off the VALAVERSE Facebook page says, are these guys at Legion Con? And I just was interested in, I didn't know maybe if you knew they was at Legion Con or what, but they had been to a con already, so they already made and manufactured. So pretty sure they're making their rounds with them.
What is cool with these guys? They're supposed to be twins. And I seen somebody do a post where they had their stuff, like their gauntlets, mirroring each other to where they look like Zaymont and Tomax. You know how the Zaymont and Tomax, their gear kind of mirrors each other. Like they had the gauntlet. You see how they got it down here? They got the gauntlet on the left, and the ring on the right, and the one above it is.
Yeah, I seen it. He has his on the opposite.
Yes, I thought that was kind of cool, man.
Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. I just see a bunch of bunch of
It
shit.
comes with a lot. This is an expensive
Yeah.
figure from what I heard. I think this is close to like $64, if I remember correctly.
What they normally cost 50.
Yeah, right around $50. But man, that's a packed box right there, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is, man. So and like I said, once again, great figures, great accessories, well sculpted, well painted. So you definitely won't be feeling like you missed the bar with something here with these guys. But we will see though. But most time with Savage Crucible, they sell out. They pre-order window is a window. So if you're at a con and it's pretty much got your regular vendors there, kind of big dog third party vendors, they're gonna be there. You'll be able to find this, and they keep this stuff around too. I'm pretty sure if these guys are out in the circuit right now, I'm pretty sure I'll probably still see them at Joe Fest, and they'll have some of these guys here. So that's why I really don't trip, because I've seen the past couple of years they kind of show up in person. You can kind of get what you want there, and then I don't ever remember them selling out or anything like that. But Gore, everybody, Gore action figures. I think I'm done with this folder here. Yep.
Yeah, Savage Crucible's dope, man. I've been that wave 2. I did a bunch of customizing. I bought like 2 or 3 of each one of the barbarian, like what you call the barbarian type dudes. And busted them all down and made some of my own characters up. Kind of like what I do with VALAVERSE and like what you do with the Joes.
Yep. Yeah, man. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to the VALAVERSE website, because I thought that'd probably be better than looking at some pictures, and take a look at what dropped today, man, because I'm interested to see what people got, because I picked me up some stuff as well that I kind of had my eye on. Boom. And start pre-orders, and let's get straight to it. All right, you good to go? You guys can see?
Yeah, you're good to go, Mike. Roger that.
Right. So pretty much I'll start off with what I got, man. I end up getting the Day of the Dead Sidewinder here, picking up this Weapon Pack Lima, the Rocket Booster, and the Infantry Commando. Day of the Dead. Let me just pull this down. Cookies. Okay. All right. Thank you for the cookies. $29.99. The only part I don't like about it, and I've been seeing people saying they got one already, is the 100, per on the different face sculpts. And I've already seen maybe on each face sculpt 2 or 3 people saying that they got their preferred head sculpt or whatnot, and I'll go to it right here,
bro. On that topic, real quick, I heard Bobby B from B's Battlegrounds got two of the variants.
Yes. I seen
the variants, man, and turn one back into Bobby for a standard version.
Oh wow, that was thoughtful, because I'm already counting them down. I was just going to say, from the 2-3 people I seen today, I'm like, okay, well, that's 98, 97. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot about him.
One off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because damn, 100, that's it. That's some fucking rare ass shit right there. But these are the face sculpts. I like them all. I mean, the original is good as well, but I think my favorite is the blue here. I think that looks really, really good. Let me see.
Yeah, I like the standard, man, just as much as I like A and B.
Yeah. And just look, they just got the extra paint apps. Different. The standard. Let me pull it down. It has that smiley face and shit, though. That's the only thing. Like, he's kind of smiling a little bit. These other ones are kind of just, kind of straightforward, which is still not bad though. All of them look good, but like I said, I would prefer the blue. Then after that, actually the red, and then the standard. To me, which still looks good, but I prefer the variants. over that, man. It just sucks. They're down to 100 pieces. But let me
I would have to imagine though, man, there's gonna be people out there painting the standard one up, man, and customizing it themselves.
Yeah. Especially, you know, you got your gun bunnies of the world and people like that who are real crafty with that brush, man. You know, you can definitely do their thing and add
JMK.
pictures. Yep. So but yeah, it looks pretty good. Did his weapons change up? Did he come with those two Macs?
Yeah, he always did. He came with with the Mac 10s, the AK, and the I think he's got a pistol too. If he doesn't have a pistol, he's got grenades. He might have both. I mean, he comes, he's ready to throw it down, man. He's a one-man army. Son.
There we go. I never been taken out. I keep MCs looking out. All right. So so he has his rifle here, got the canister, grenades or whatnot. And that's two Uzis with suppressors on them, and has the long knife. Is that knife the same as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So
yeah, everything's the same. So you take the vest off, and that's the same outfit that he had last time. It's just a different color. So you got the paint app on the head, you got the different vest.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got different vest, right?
Yeah, that's the new vest, and then you added the Mac 10 and the AK. So that's the same pistol, the grenades, and the blade that he had before, and I think the same helmet. Yeah, same helmet.
Okay. But yeah, I definitely grabbed one of these. Well, actually, two of these, because regardless of the fact, I really wasn't. I am chasing for a variant, but I like this one. I wanted a mint on card one, so
I did the same thing.
Yeah, I did it with the original one. I got a mint on card one of that one, man, and I'm excited, man. But I'm gonna go over here to let me go back out of that and go to the weapons pack. You was about to say something?
Well, I was just gonna say props to him though, man, that he ain't making us wait till next week to get this shit. It's pretty cool that he dropped it the same day that Legion's Con, that people can buy it at Legion's Con, because it's almost impossible for somebody like me or you that's hustling 6-7 days a week trying to make bread to drive all the way from NC to New Jersey just for a toy con, man. So it's pretty cool that he's able to put this up for everybody to get it at the same time, man.
Yeah, and things happen, till you can't make it to the con or whatnot, man. So that was a good thing. I think I remember that episode. Wolf, he says, "Hey Beavis, did you just see that giant maggot give birth to the band's bass guitars?" That's the type of shit they would have going on, man. Like big stage show, fucking war, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't remade Beavis and Butthead with all the shit that they have remade in the last couple of years. Oh, they have.
Yeah, it comes on like Paramount Plus. It's kind of like a new one. I don't know if I know about 2 years ago they had some new seasons coming out, but it was kind of funny.
Older? Are they older? Or are they?
Yeah, they actually split between it. Like they'll be regular age, and then they'll have some episodes where they're like older and shit. They're like in their 40s or 50s. That shit is crazy.
Check that shit out, man.
It's like on Paramount or something like that, man. I'm surprised I haven't checked it out even more. Now that I have my Fire Stick, I actually will. But it was pretty cool thing to see.
They started out on just like a little segment. What was it called? Liquid TV back in the day.
Yeah,
they just went from a little segment, man, on Liquid TV to having their own show.
Yeah, Frog Baseball. Yeah, that was their first episode. Willie Springer says, I got the blue one at Titan Toy Expo. I bought 3 of them. That's what's up.
So 96.
Yeah, take another tally off the off the old sheet there. But the excuse me, the weapons pack, Lima was one I was most interested in. Once again, we got those same Uzis. We got a couple of long rifles here. And this is what I wanted to let me go down.
Weapon Lima is like a drug cartels starter pack, man.
Well, what I like is it has the shotguns. You know what I'm saying? It has the automatic shotgun, it has the pistol grip shotgun, has the sawed off double barrel shotgun, which is right here, which has the stock that breaks. The barrel break, so you can load up, which is dope. And I think I'm gonna give that one to my Recondo that I just made with the red shirt. I think that'll fit him very well. But I like that.
Oh yeah, I look good with it.
Yeah, and you could just put it right in that green duffel bag that I gave him. So, but always been a fan of VALAVERSE weapons because they're cheap enough and real look enough for be a bang for my buck. I know there are other guns like gridiron guns are way more sculpted and different things going on in VALAVERSE, but I could always make it happen with VALAVERSE because anybody's guns. You could fucking Barbie could probably come out with a gun pack that's better than GI Joe. They could probably come out with a Barbie and Ken gun pack, and that shit would still be better than GI Joe. GI Joe shit ain't really hitting on nothing, and then it seems like sometimes they're going back to the gummy shit. Oh man,
man, I think Classified is getting a little bit better, man. I think they're getting a little bit better. They're putting in a little bit of work, man.
They are. It is, but and they have some pretty solid guns on their side. But just when it comes to everybody else is like leagues, like what I'm saying. Like VALAVERSE guns aren't the best looking shit, but they're like leagues ahead of fucking GI Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like so. But always good, that we got those extra companies and that can come in and do their thing. And then $12, for and you get about 10 guns, what I'm saying? So we're looking at about $1 a piece, for each strap.
You pay that just for one gridiron gun, Mike.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Even with Top Fun, his guns cost $5, $10, $15 a piece. He has great looking guns, but these right here pretty much $1.25 a piece, if that. So shout out to VALAVERSE and even that weapons 10 for like $80. You know what I'm saying? That's I think I got mine on sale for like maybe 60 or some shit. But that goes a long way. That can go for decades. To be quite honest with you, man. So
that was something I heard too. I know you're talking about the gun crate, but we got the other crate coming out. Next month.
Yeah.
So I heard that there's enough equipment in there to equip 30 people.
Oh, that's a lot.
That's a lot, man.
That's a lot. Like I said, I haven't even really tapped into my crate. I really wanted to buy another one, but are they even making them? They're not even on the website no more, are they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I should have jumped on that. But man, look, I'm good with the little weapons packs I got in the crate. I haven't really lost it. I really haven't even dug into it. But I knew if I had two, I was like, shit, take these to the graveyard. I know I ain't gonna go through all that shit. But I've also got an infantry commando. I just picked up one. And let me go to a picture. Yeah, me too, of him in his full loadout. But great looking camo. And I wanted to get one too. So when we talk about the big three facing off again, who has the best infantry soldier, and GI Joe 60th anniversary, that soldier that came with the soft goods, this guy, and go up against a Phantom Corps. So I think those three be a nice face off, man. But as far as this figure right here, I like the camo pattern. I like the vest over it. The tan vest kind of breaks up the camo pattern. I like the knee pads, and I like that they put some extra paint in there to kind of give it that two-tone look. Backpack is decent. Nice two-tone rifle, helmet, face mask. That face mask looks like the same mask from Monster Force. Is this their first time doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's doing it. He's got some troopers in the black series. I keep saying the black series. It sounds like I'm fucking talking about Star Wars, man. But that new series, the black, he's got a trooper that has that same mask. And I think I saw some in the crate. So I think this must be something they're doing in the military now, because he ain't the only one doing it. Like you said, Operation Monster Force is doing it, and I think I've seen it in some other places too. So I think they're just trying to represent what's going on in real world scenarios.
Okay. It's got the mask to go over it, like if you wearing the helmet. That'll give it a little bit more character. That's the only thing I really don't like about this figure. It doesn't really have any character to it. And it's an army builder. I totally understand. But there's figures with masks on them that has a lot of character, like Wreckage.
I don't really like the head that's on it, man, that it comes with right
Well,
out the package.
It reminds me of the the Phalanx, well, not the Phalanx driver. What's the name of the truck? The Vanguard driver. It just reminds me of like this stuffed dummy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like it's nobody in there.
Yeah, they probably should have just left the glasses off of that one.
And gave it
glasses on the other head.
Yeah, because even with the Phantom Core, that has a lot of character. When you look in the eyes on that figure, it looks like the figure has a soul, basically, even though we don't know. But it's just like this blank type of ordeal going on, and you can't even see the mouth or anything through the the balaclava. It's just look how blank that is. There's no pucker or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, the fuck is that, yo?
It don't make sense, man. The whole everything else is like a 10 out of 10, and then you got that where it's like
you said that because it's obviously so fucking notable. Like, damn, what I'm saying, all of this looks good, but what is that? You know what I'm saying?
Like you hear like rah, 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 when he's talking, man.
But I like the photo that I did see, which is still available on Gridiron, is for the operator's helmet with the skull mask on it. From a picture I've shown, but so there's different choices. Gridiron has a helmet or a head that could fit this, or you could muster up a head from Marvel Legends or from somewhere, maybe the head pack or something like that, and kind of plug and play. So I do understand it's nothing but a soldier. But still, all in all, maybe I wanted to keep it like that, because when you buy multiples of these, like my whole plan with any army builder is to switch out heads, and then some of them are just going to stay plain Jane, like how they came, just to mix up in the army. But Blank Man here,
somebody, I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody said that looked like it's Chad, his boy that does the YouTube.
Yeah. And it does look with that calm set on and shit. Yeah, it kind of does. But great scope. I only picked up one of these just to kind of try it out. I might grab a couple of them, but getting like me buying multiples of VALAVERSE army builders, I'm kind of tightening down on them. 2 or 3 at the most. I got some of the urban. No, this is Urban Commando, right?
Infantry Commando.
Okay. Well, I brought their black and gray ones from the Series 5, and I got a black and red one. So I brought 3 of the black and gray and 1 of the black and red. And these right here, I have the original, the Dork Side toys infantry ones, man. But these are right here a little bit step above. I don't know if I'm gonna get multiples of them. I love the body. But I don't know. We got to figure out something to do with the head there.
Now I do too. I was thinking about that earlier, man, because we keep on buying and trying to figure out how I can maintain my collection and keep making room for them. I still got four of those Dork Side figures too, man. And I think I'm gonna like this one way better than that one. So I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep those or try to sell them while people are still film the VALAVERSE? It's one of them questions on what to do, man.
Mm-hmm.
I can't display all of it,
Yeah. Like I say, man, just tightening down. I say more than ever, man, is I'm gonna be tightening down on things this year. Like I don't think
body's definitely better, Mike.
Huh?
This body right here. This body.
It is. The other one ain't bad though. This body's good here, but the other one I mixed and match. I mixed and match with a bunch of dusters and shit and the other VALAVERSE figure. I don't think I have one that's the original color, but I only brought like 3. I didn't buy a lot. I brought like 3 or 4 of them, and I got like 2, maybe 1 or 2 in the men on box collection. But yeah, no, this one does have a better body because they upgraded their soldier body, and you know the last ones don't have the double ball neck. You know, it's from the older bodies. These, you know, these double ball neck bodies. The only thing I just don't like, yo, they put that fucking, like, it's not even a boot cut. It's like a fucking shin cut right in the middle of motherfucking shin. That's where it turned at. But I mean, it's not. It doesn't hinder the articulation. But I'm just like, why? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just had their own thing. And the older ones actually had faces. They're not faces, but you can see their eyes and shit like that. That's the only thing. Like this one, like, and I'll get off of it. But like, what is that? The damn glasses don't even have like you know, rails on the fucking side. It's just a fucking shit's just stuck to his head and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a weird looking thing, man.
No, you ain't wrong, Mike. You ain't wrong.
All right. So this right here though. See, this that he back to these damn variant shits, these games and shit, man. Like starting to get like McFarlane and shit, man. Like, damn, yo, you got all the hot shit.
It's a shame. It's a shame they didn't just give us his head like all the way, like for all of them, man, and call it the Tiger Woods Steel Core or some Steel Core Tiger Commando or something like that, man. Or because this head is 1,000 times better than them other ones, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This makes the figure like perfect. Like,
yeah,
you get one of these and it's like perfect. It's above a 10 of a 10, man. Yeah, it can't get no better.
Yeah, like with this helmet right here, like it'll make you want to buy 10 of them shits. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and don't even switch their heads out. 10 of those, just like that. But it only sucks. I was thinking like, damn, what if that one gets sent? Do I open it? Damn, do I keep it? Just buy another one? You know what I'm saying? Because I would really love to open it. And as far as me keeping it, it's not really because like, oh man, like I got like this major thing in the stash, but it's so random. You know what I'm saying? And it's not being produced like that. You want to kind of keep it as safe as possible, but I don't know. At this point, though, I think I probably will open that shit. No, I would keep it in the cut and just buy another one. But this head right here, man, this is where it's fucking at, man. Like, what's going on here? You know, I mean, every company, I don't care who you talking about. I mean, they have shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? To keep the ball rolling, to keep you bouncing, keep you chasing the ball. Because they easily could have gave us that. But great looking figure, man. And like I said,
you got one of these, you said?
Yeah, just one.
So do you think these are going to sell out soon, or how long do you think they'll stay up there? The Sidewinder and the Commando.
I think probably a couple. I think they'll be around. I'm not too sure about the Sidewinder, but I think the Infantry Commando will be around. Seems like his troop builders and stuff really hasn't been selling. It's been selling, but they've been making enough to where it ain't just like gone. You know what I'm saying? It seems like if anything, it does last. Like the last kind of big deal with the vac metal heads, those stayed around for a couple of months.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then they got sold out. And I think the same thing with these, the Infantry Commando and the Sidewinder, man. They'll be around for a couple of months, and then, you know, if you ain't got them, then that's pretty much your own fault. And I also picked up the rocket launcher here. I was gonna get two, being that it was so cheap, but I was like, let me get one, see how that looks, you know, see how that goes, and then, you know, eventually I'll get another one. Because, you know, I mean, you can't really go wrong with two rocket launchers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really like this, man. I thought it was incredible when I first saw it, but man, after talking to you, man, all I see is that damn blast effect, man.
Why did I talk you out of it or something?
Nah, I still got. I don't even want to tell you how much I dropped today. I dropped way too much money this morning, but I got two of these. But originally I was gonna get like 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. But that blast effect is fucking massive, man.
I thought you,
once you point that out, that's all I see when I see that shit now, man.
I thought that's what you liked.
I mean, when you could you imagine if that's like the really what it did when I mean that dude's face would be fucking melted off, man, when he shot that shit.
Yeah, man. And you know what though? Like I know because when we were talking about it, I was talking about it for the blast effects on the guns on the Vanguard. Like those are just like too gaudy. Like I really need to find that piece so I can shave it down. I'm gonna turn those into my his tank blast effects. The pegs on them are a little bit too big, but I'm gonna shave them down a little bit so I can get them in there and use them for the his tank. But it's just like and the crazy part, I wasn't even thinking about it on this, per se. But it does, man. It's like fucking crazy, man. If anything, I guess there may have been a little bit more smoke put around the ring area, but customizing somebody, you could do that. But like you said, that was just pure fire and shit, backfire and shit. Like, god damn, yo. Like, look behind his head too, yo. They made that motherfucker a s'more. But I picked it up, man. I picked it up, and that's the crazy part about it. I didn't even think of that. Case looks nice though,
and the projectiles look really good too.
Yes, yep. It does, man. Nice.
The whole thing's a winner. It's kind of like the head on the infantry commando. What they call the balaclava? No, yeah, the balaclava. The face on the infantry commando and the blast effects on this, they both do the same thing to each item. The head takes away from the infantry commando, and the blast effects takes away from this whole set. But you take those away, they're perfect items, man.
Yeah. They still good enough where I could work with them. But that should have been toned down a little bit more. That shit does look wild. He said, "I'm just looking at this shit."
I didn't even notice it, man, until you point it out, and that's all I see now when I look at it.
It is a little over obsessive. Let me see what the chat is talking about, man.
Maybe if it wasn't a handheld device, like if it was a blast effect on a rocket launcher for a vehicle, but that's just too much to be like a couple feet from my man's face, man.
Yeah. Some people were talking about the infantry. I'm gonna just pick up. Okay. All right. So my man Hustle says, I think good folks at Hasbro bought some gummy plastic at a great low price, and we stuck with it until it runs out. Just a theory from cheap materials, cheap product. Brought them some cheap reefer, mixed it in with a good reefer. Niggas out here hustling.
I mean, there's some a lot of the stuff though, for the most part, has gotten a lot better, man. I mean, there was some weapons about a year and a half ago, man. You pull them out the package, man. They got like a bent carrot, man. Like they're shooting around corners and shit, man.
Correct. And it was actually longer than that because it wasn't even just like probably 2.5 years ago. That's what was in the thick of it, where you could take a weapon with 2 fingers and just basically fold that shit. Like that's no bueno. Evil Dookie says Cobranomics. Wolf says cost effective probably hustle, along with that choking warning on age demographic listed on box. Certainly. Maybe also that as well. But it's kind of a contradicting thing because they know damn well ain't no children buying this shit. But that's really what they, probably what even investors, they probably tell investors and shit like, yeah, kids are buying this shit. No, it's not. Willie says that the balaclava head, the helmet fits on it, and all the accessories to go with the helmet fits on it. So I guess he's saying with that gives its
Oh
character.
yeah. I mean, we know VALAVERSE, man. All that's one of the best things about VALAVERSE is they're all interchangeable, man. And now with the new stuff that's coming out, the arms pop out now too. So that's pretty cool.
I didn't know that because I guess that was, you know, because with GI Joe you kind of like unofficially unauthorized doing it, you know what I'm saying, but the arms do pop out. But I didn't know VALAVERSE arms didn't pop out, being that it was a line that just is really supposed to made to be broken apart.
Yeah, I remember when I first got Wave 1, I was trying to bust down what's his name? Rollout. Because I wanted to change his shirt because it had that blue in it. And I kept pulling on his arms, and I finally gave up on it. And that's how I learned that the arms wouldn't come out. But I changed his whole look up, and the arms, I really wanted different arms on him. And I could not get them to come out. So that's cool that they are doing that.
Yeah, nah, because I mean, it makes total sense. Because you can break apart all the other pieces on them. Wolf says those blast effects shave down for Metalhead's rockets now. Yeah, so you definitely, you know, like I said, those Vanguard blast effects way too big, yo, way too damn big, and that's one of the ones I'm gonna take. I'm gonna break them apart because they like double blast effects, and shave down the peg and just put them in the barrel of his tank. That seems more realistic, you know, than that, you know, that it looked like that 50 cal had like cannon blast effects and shit. So, but okay. So that's pretty much
what I got. That's all you got?
Yeah. What you end up getting, man?
Man, you know how I do, man.
Oh, I forgot they got all this other shit on here too. Yeah, you went ham today.
Yeah, I went crazy, man. But so I mean, I used to think like when I talk about how much shit I got, like I got 10 of these, 10 of those, 10 of that I was just like the biggest supporter. But it's just because, hey, you know, my money's right now. You know, sometimes people, just because how much figures they buy, that don't mean how much they enjoy the line. It's just their financial situation at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, man, I did get 2 of the Sidewinders. I got 2 of all the weapon packs. I got 6 of the infantry commandos and 5 of all the troop builders.
So 6.
And then the backpacks. I forgot about the backpacks. I got 1 each of the backpacks.
These are actually some decent looking backpacks.
But I do want to circle back. So I really do like having 10 of his troop builders. So, but man, if I would have done that, I would have been dropping like $1,200 today, which
yeah,
that would have been able to sleep with myself, man.
Like you said.
So with how much money we've been dropping lately, I mean, we've been spending some cream on figures, man. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad because I've been waiting for this. We really ain't spent too much money with VALAVERSE this year.
Nah, nothing. I know I have, but ain't nothing really dropped like that. You know, maybe this probably only their second drop this year, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I know we had the steel core with the comrades. So I got 10 of those. We had the Praetorian. No, Praetorians were last year, right?
Yeah, end of last year, beginning of this year.
So that was last year. The ones you were talking about with the red camo and the gray camo and the maritime core, those came out this year.
Yeah, that was it. Well, who did this Raider battalion? Did that just drop today?
Yeah, these are the troop builders. So there's 3 troop builders, 3 different colorways. So you got like I don't know the lore though. I don't know if they're good or bad or what they are. I just know they look good. And once that 10 crate comes out with the vest and the helmets, it's gonna look even doper. So, but man, I already got so many, like you said before, man. I already got so many of these style troopers from like Wave 1 and Wave 2. I got to figure something out, man, because I got so many of these style troop builders now.
Yeah, and that's my thing. Like what I was saying, like And that kind of almost goes with everybody. Like,
but I still wanted to get them because these are, to me, they look better than the ones I had before. So I don't know, man.
to me, it's they are an upgrade from the previous troop builders that they got, but I'm not gonna get rid of the older ones. I mean, they really all kind of still be doing the same kind of ordeal or whatnot for me. But just like I said, there's so many troopers that look like this in everybody's line. Like, you have to put not on my end. I have to put a cap on it somewhere. Because like I said, if this was maybe a year or 2 years ago, I probably would have maybe grabbed, which is still not a lot, but more than what I did, 5 infantry troopers. But there's no point of me grabbing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just one, because I got a bunch of Phantom Corps. That's what I'm saying. Like, all 3 of those troopers, I think the 60th anniversary, VALAVERSE's trooper, and the Phantom Corps. And then that's all really pretty much the same nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, just from different fucking parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just where it's at for me, man. I gotta start picking and choosing my battles, like, for real.
The ones I do like the best, even though I like these body styles, I like in Wave 1 where he had the all green. I think he called him the Delta Trooper. It was like all army green.
Yeah.
I like those, and I like the ones that were all black. So those are probably 2 of my favorite figures from back in the day that he did.
Well, I told you I wasn't a backpack guy, but these are actually some pretty decent backpacks right here. These black joints right here, they almost look like they're rubber. Well, that would be dope. That means they're pliable. But backpacks look pretty straight, man. And I'm not even a backpack guy. Decent right there. I don't like the way them look, but these right here though, I could see adding that to a soldier, especially I want that telephone right up here. That looks pretty dope. But who backpack I noticed that was like one of the best backpacks I seen, and actually I don't know necessarily if you say it was functional or whatnot, but Dial Tone. He has a really nice backpack, yeah.
Yeah, the colorway and the hits on it, it is.
Yeah, the silver. And just the functionality of it. He probably has one of the best backpacks in G.I. Joe, even though it's outdated. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in his backpack, So I was looking at that the other week. And he's actually a great figure too. Great sleeper figure. All right.
Gridiron just dropped new backpacks last night as well, Mike.
Oh, for real?
They got the harness that you can buy. It's like a two-piece system. You got the harness, and then you got the backpack that kind of slides onto the harness.
Mm-hmm.
They released that, and it's a bigger backpack than the one they had before. And
nice.
They got it where you could buy it as a strap-on, or they got it to where it could hook on to like the Phalanx or the other cars they got, the Hounds.
That's dope. I was looking at the Swap Hound today. I still plan on getting that on the radar, man, but definitely with so much going on, that definitely be down the line. But I definitely don't want to miss out on it. So let's hit stop sharing here. So basically, before I get off VALAVERSE joint, so you said you got 2 Sidewinders, 2 of the weapons packs.
Of all the weapons packs. So Lima, November, and the other one. So 6 weapon packs.
There's a Mike, and then there's a November as well.
Yeah, the bazooka is November.
Oh, okay. All right. And then you said you got 6 infantry commandos.
Yep.
And how many of the troop builders you said you got a piece?
So there's 3 of them, and I got 5 of each of those.
Oh, okay. So special warfare. I didn't take a look at him. Let me take a look at him right quick. So pretty much same shit, but
yeah, it's the same thing, just different colorway and different gap.
I like that one with that shotgun though. I think if I would have, but you know what?
Yeah, I like the Raider Battalion the best, man.
That's the shotgun. That's the one with the shot. Yeah. Then the other ones, it seems like I've seen these guns before. So I just didn't mess with them. I'm pretty sure I got these guns somewhere. Now I don't.
It's in different colors.
Yeah, this one with the big, projectile.
I Atlas.
Yeah, I don't have that, but I rather take the shotgun pack. I think that was the Lima out of all of them. So pretty good, decent day at VALAVERSE. It's not like we haven't seen a wave like this before, which is nothing majorly too new on here. It's kind of like an army builder wave. That's basically what this is right here.
And he probably made some bread today, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he did. But yeah, man, I feel satisfied with what I got. That's really what I was aiming for. I wanted that Day of the Dead Sidewinder, and I forgot about the shoddy packs and things of that nature. So that was a plus. And Infantry Commando and the Bazooka, man, I just really want to get them just so see how they look in person, get them in hand, and see, if they are what they're about, man. So shout out to VALAVERSE. Shout out to those at Legions Con looking at the new stuff, and shout out to those who ordered today, man. I hope you got all that you were looking for. All right, so we're gonna go back to the email. I'm gonna just comb through them, just do some different sporadic things that we got going on or that happened this week, and we're gonna call it from there. So let me go back to my sharing screen. So what you come across anything new this week, Signal? You get any pickups come in?
I got the retro bat.
Oh, nice.
I had 5 of these come in, and dude, at first when they first came out, like the listing, I was like, man, that's a waste of a retro. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna like that one better. But now that I got it in hand, man, I like them both, man. I like the old one and the new one, man. They both look good.
We're talking about as far as the bat, right?
Yeah, the classified and the retro. They both are dope. They just have different things. And something else that I heard on those, what's the toy show that comes on Saturdays where you go in and you sell your shit? What are those dudes called? They're up in right outside of Charlotte.
Oh, Toy Federation.
Yeah, Toy Federation. So on their most recent episode, the one from last weekend, they had a dude come in and sell like a whole ton of old rare GI Joe from back in the 80s and 90s, and they cut this dude a check for $35,000 right down the spot.
Wow.
But something I didn't realize, because we got this bright yellow one, and then the older one has the orange. And in that episode, he was talking about how even back in the day in the 80s, on the card back then, some were more of a yellow color and some were an orange color. So I thought that was kind of interesting, man, because I never knew that.
Yeah, damn, that motherfucker must have had a lot of great G.I. Joe $30,000 check.
And then my sci-fi and mainframe finally came in. I got wetsuit right before we went live last week. My mainframe and sci-fi came in.
Yeah, they I think Cornelius Smith, shout out to him. He also put me onto some game of a picture I got also this week too. But he said he was finding that they starting to find that wave in Target, man. But I can't wait to get that wetsuit in. I'm trying to figure out, did anybody know what colors are wetsuit? Is that teal? That ain't teal. Like what color is that green? What color is that orange? Because I want to know what colors to get so I can.
So the orange is almost identical to the original bat on them, and like it's very similar to Tampa Bay. You somebody getting a Tampa Bay tattoo for him?
No, not that. I was gonna play him more off on Miami Dolphins thing though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Miami Dolphins. Yeah.
Hey, but check it. That motherfucker from Myrtle Beach and shit.
Is he really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was trying to see. I was like, wonder where he from. Because I was on. That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, shit. If he from Florida, I got a Miami Dolphins Tampo slides for him and shit. But I looked up that motherfucking shit. He said he from Myrtle Beach. I'm like, oh shit, okay, damn, he a Carolina boy. So I'm down. I might have to make him a Carolina guy, but he can still be a Dolphins fan. You know what I'm saying? He from the old school before the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So he probably maybe rooted for the Dolphins. So I'm kind of in a toss up like that. But he a Carolina guy, old wetsuit. But I want to take a Fortnite boat and give him a boat. So I'm trying to see. It almost looks like a sunset golden orange, something like that. But that green, I don't know. Okay, so Hustle says Miami Dolphins teal and orange. Is that what that green is? Teal? I don't know, but I can get it close.
Yeah, it is teal, but I mean, for some reason, I don't know. In my head, I'm thinking like Tampa Bay instead of Miami. What is Tampa Bay not teal?
No, Tampa Bay has that orange kind of creamsicle kind of feel to it. So far as on the orange part. But wetsuit, if you want to say whose colors were closer to it, is closer to the Miami Dolphins because he had that green and orange effect kind of going on. But
I thought Miami Dolphins was more of like a darker green.
To me, it's almost split an image. To be honest with you, as far as what colors it's almost like they pulled that from the Miami Dolphins. But I just want to kind of know. But I kind of got a ballpark. I can always look at spray paint and be like, okay, that's gonna work right there. But I'm gonna do the same thing for him that I did with my Fortnite boat for GI Joe with the red and green. I'm gonna do that, but just I got it in my head. But he's gonna get his own vehicle though, basically.
Sounds dope. I mean, you started talking about it last week and I cut you off, so I apologize, man. I meant to ask you what you had in mind on that.
Yeah. So Tampa Bay bronze pewter, yeah. But like I said, wetsuit colors is more closer to Miami joint. So let's go to here.
You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Miami University. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Hurricane.
Yeah.
Hurricanes kind of has that deeper green.
Yeah, that's why when you kept saying Miami, I'm thinking Miami University, man. Aren't they like a darker green in
Dolphins. Dolphins kind of got that kind of.
All right, yeah. Well, that's who I meant, man. I'm tripping. When you kept saying Miami, I was thinking about the Miami University.
Yeah, I watched them beat up on Stanford. I mean, not Stanford, Syracuse.
So I remember the starter coach back in the day. Green and orange. That's why my bad. You guys are absolutely correct.
Hey, so what's going on with this? We got a new general coming. Oh shit! Hold on. I seen you send this over to me earlier.
Yeah, and so this is basically the same thing as General Brown, but in a blue colorway. And this is going to be a character who's going to be in charge of the Divergent, the skeletons and all that shit that we saw. Yeah. He's gonna be the guy that General Brown has. General Brown has like Declan fighting the Forgotten King. Well, this dude is gonna be the dude that's in charge of fighting the guy with the red coat, the skeleton with the red coat on.
Okay.
Then I searched for like an hour today trying to find the screenshot and I cannot fucking find it. But in one of the episodes, Bill Murphy, the guy who is in charge that came up with this line, he actually held the figure up like to the camera so you can see it from the front. And I cannot find it anywhere, man.
On that last live stream, right?
Well, the first one, it was on the first one. And then this is what they showed us on the second one. But man, I went through that whole video twice, like skipping every 5 seconds, and I cannot find it, man. And I know I didn't imagine the shit because I saw the shit, man.
Yeah. Well, eventually we gonna see it, man. And that's why I really didn't buy like 4 of those generals, which I didn't want to anyway. But I heard that they were coming out with another colorway, so now you got choices. Now you can either buy another blue one or you make the choice to buy another green suit body, to fill out some of those heads on there. But I'm liking the way this looks already, man. And like I say, what a great filler Monster Force can be. But a major striker, field commander. So you got a blue version and a blue suit, blue dress. And then this is the bloody host of Dracula. What is this, a prop or what's going on?
So, last week we talked about, Dark Directives is the next like storyline coming out in between seasons. It's going to be something in between the seasons. So we saw Forgotten King last week.
Yes.
We basically looked at the first part of Dark Directives. This is the second part of Dark Directives. So these dudes are going to be part of the Dracula's team. And that puddle that comes with them, what's going on is like if Dracula's cut down and he's like in a puddle of blood, like he dies and he's reanimated from the blood. So that's why he's like that red color. So he's being reanimated. So that's why you got these skeletons or the arm just raising up because you're imagining they're in the process of being reanimated. So they're coming out of the blood, kind of like the Terminator.
Yeah.
The liquid Terminator.
Yeah.
I think they look good, man. I mean, it's a dope concept, man.
Yeah, it's definitely something different. Let me go to the next one here. Boom. Okay, so you actually get a full figure. That's just part of the breakdown of the set, what you can do with that figure, correct?
Right. So you can do a toy shot, a photo shot of him in the process. Because there's one of just the arm and the sword.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine him starting like coming out with the arm and the sword, then the body, and then you got the whole figure.
Yeah, that's dope. And then you got the red translucent figure, then you got the real figure. So if you really got your directing game going on and your photo game going on, you could make that look like that process. Arm grabbing a sword out of blood, half a skeleton, then a full skeleton to a red Dracula to, I'm in full color now. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope. This is something definitely I'm gonna, pace on with this line here. I am gonna get a pack of those food skeletons, and I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. And then eventually just work my way in. Just if I want to go deeper into that skeleton side of it, do that. This is from that podcast, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. These are the test shots of the Crimson Moon.
Yes. Yep. I see them, and this right here is telling me too. They're saying these figures gonna be ready fourth quarter. That they're not.
Hell no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They need to change on the website. It's probably gonna be like March before we get these motherfuckers. If
more
we're lucky.
Like probably around Joe Fest or after, from what it looks like.
You got Chinese New Year when the year first.
Yeah, so which is good because we've been bombarded really heavy. This last fourth quarter, they really tore us up from all the companies. Not just Hasbro, but all these motherfuckers tore us up, especially these guys, with their delayed product, from season 0, season 2 of Monster Force. I mean, just simply getting 10 figures, you're gonna spend about 500, and that's no bullshit because that's about pretty much what I got, about 10 figures, and I spent about 500.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, man. With all the stuff that I've gotten, with everything that's came in the last couple months, man, I had a hard time pulling that trigger today at VALAVERSE. But
I really didn't want to do it myself, which I didn't get too much. I may have spent about 120. But the thing about it, though, I put that shit on. Even with that, I put that on that 4 week in payment, so I just paid like $30. So I was like, all right, I'm good with that, man, because it's really kind of uninspected, and I'm really kind of down to the end of my spending for the year on figures. Besides Black Friday shit, which we'll talk about that as well, man. But it's VALAVERSE shit was definitely worth it, as well, all the stuff that you did pick up, man. But we've been getting whooped, I'll tell you that.
And this is the one I'm waiting for, Mike. Out of all the OMF stuff that has come out and the Swords of Fortune and everything, this is the line that I like the best so far. Because it has that retro feel of the shit that came out over in Britain or England back in the day.
Mm-hmm. I have a starter pack of these as well. And then after these, though, I definitely will be picking and choosing what I'm gonna get with Monster Force. But the season 2 and season 0 impressed me so well that I think I maybe ordered about 8 of these. So I got a little starter pack. I got Kentucky Fried Chicken, man. I got his partner in the black, extra crispy, and I got the Wolf Soldiers, and I got the Saboteurs of this
Well,
line.
no, that's a Destro head, actually. That's like a Destro head.
Well, this guy right here, I was just about to say he's not a Saboteur, but he reminds me of the Saboteurs as well. But I got the Saboteurs and I got him as well. You know,
The
I
wolf
think
heads are incredible, man. And the claws, like it's like something out of fucking Thriller, man. Michael Jackson and shit.
yeah, I just want to see how well the werewolf part of them works out, and because that's the thing, I got enough of them to where I have a small werewolf clan. Basically, and that's what these guys are, werewolves. So I thought it was pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not like I don't have Dracula. I probably won't ever get the Forgotten King. You know, a lot of the monster shit about the line I really don't have. These are kind of the ones I'm going in on the monster side of the line because I can feel like I can make them work out, and it's more of my head canon. What's going on? You got anything to say about these before I pass them?
Nah, man, I'm ready for them. They're dope. And
Yeah,
better
yeah,
colorways like that black, white, and red. They're just they're ill, man.
Yeah. I got two of KFC, man. One minimum card and then one out because he's in that all white. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, I'm gonna get somebody 3D print basket of chicken.
Yeah, the bucket head. Yeah,
gift it to you, man.
Hey, but make sure they put KFC on that shit too. That be like no
doubt.
bullshit. Like
No
make
doubt.
it like a KFC bucket to put on his head. You know, because I swear to God, I thought that's the first thing I thought of when you showed me that on that. What was he part of? Eagle Force?
Yeah, Eagle Force. Yep.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? KFC, man? Like, why the fuck he had that bucket on his head? But that'd be dope though if he had a bucket with the right red and white stripes in KFC because it'll match right with their outfits, yo. To be quite honest with you. But before I go though, anybody who's waiting on this on BBTS, that's where you order this stuff from. And sometimes Gridiron now too. Gridiron has season 2 of stuff. They don't have pre-orders, but they have the stuff that's out now. But this right here probably ain't dropping until sometime mid next year. So don't pack a lunch. So this is High School Creations with the castle. I'm guessing he's at Legion's Con showing this. This is the perfect place to show it. I can see that big dragon wrapped around this thing, or stepping over some stuff, man. But this is like the Wall XD. This is one of his latest projects. It's like building this castle here. We've talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Met Michael in person before. He's actually pretty cool dude, man. I wish him the best, man. One of the first persons I brought diorama styrofoam pieces from. Oh, no, go ahead.
That's what I was about to say. We both have some of his pieces too. Some of his foam pieces.
Yeah, I brought mine quite a bit of time ago. Still pricey, but I mean, shit, they probably double now what he charged for. Like my storefront building that came from Michael from High School Creations, little corner store I like to use a lot, and still holding up to this day. And you remember that thing I brought from Action Figures sold separately, like that rooftop piece. Did you see that?
I think so.
It's sitting right here, but it fits right on top of that High School Creations storefront, man. So that is really became like one building and shit. So I got some cool ideas from that. I was trying to figure out what was I going to do with that. Matter of fact, I'll show it to you right quick.
While you're grabbing that, I'll just talk about how one cool thing about these walls is, they got the original one that came out last year, which is like the red brick. Now you got this one coming out for the stones. That's like a white stone. But when this goes up, he also has like a lighter brick wash that's going to be available, and they're all going to be interchangeable.
You remember this?
Yeah, I do remember that. Turn it around.
Brought it in action figure sold separately.
Okay.
This was the top of that house that they had built.
Yeah,
Remember
originally the one that I got, I think. That's what I'm looking at it.
Yes, yeah. They took it down and just sold it as a separate piece. But I got
so he was like, I got a deal for you, Chris, because he done turned around. sold you the top half.
Yeah.
No, that's dope, man.
So I actually set it on. I set it on top of my building now that I got from High School Creation, and it's just kind of like the top of the building, man. It actually kind of works out perfect, man. Be quite honest with you.
He's very talented. He's very talented. Have you seen some of the stuff he's been doing lately?
Who? Michael from high school?
No, action figure.
No, I haven't seen nothing lately from him.
He's made 2 pieces for some comic book store that's down there near him, some big comic book store, and he's done two very, very dope pieces recently. All this shit's dope, but very, very detailed. Like the one he's doing now has like a little creek running through it with like resin. Really sick, man.
So it's pretty much a whole landscape.
Yeah, with like little rocks and grass and all kinds of shit, man. Very, very detailed. But Carlos, this wall,
no, go ahead.
This wall XD, man, I don't know if I'm gonna back it. I'm kind of getting tired of Kickstarters and all that shit, but it's worth it. Anybody that sees it, it looks really good, man. It's interchangeable with the other one, so even if you're not into medieval stuff, you could buy this and do like a 2-tone brick. Like have the gray brick and then the red brick.
Yeah. It's huge, man. Like, look at that, man. That shit's probably about like 5 feet long.
Hey, while you got Carlos up, I wanted to thank him, man. I went back and read some of the comments from some of our earlier episodes, man, and he made a comment saying you got good chemistry, man. So I wanted to thank Carlos for that compliment, man. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. They said on the Carlos Salinas said they said on the first episode, Crimson Moves should be first quarter. And they did say that on there. I actually didn't watch all of. I need to watch all of both of them. But I did that's the part I did see that they said that it will be delayed. So they said it themselves. They talking about first quarter 2026. I'm looking more maybe like mid-year, especially knowing them. Classified gave me a pit bull, a Rottweiler, and a German Shepherd. Y'all tell VALAVERSE we need some Dobermans, no doubt. I don't know if VALAVERSE ready to take that step with the animals yet, though. Classified got that shit on lock.
Hey, did anybody get that dragon? Because that dragon, man, I wanted to get that dragon, bro. That shit was nice.
Yeah, but that's that was on to a point. Like, look, you got to call it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? The buck stopped somewhere. But that dragon was nice, man. And I thought about getting it. I think you could even do it on the payment plan joints, but I was like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. Carlos says Crimson Moon is the only Monster Force I've ordered. And that's the cool thing about Monster Force. It has those little pockets of I might not be interested in this, but I'm interested in this. Like I told you, like I like the first season, I really ain't grabbed nobody from there because I was like, I think the only person I probably want to mess with is Van Helsing, and still probably won't go back and grab any of those guys back there. They're not bad. Don't have Dracula. I'd be forgetting Dracula's in the fucking line. To be quite honest with you, for real, yo. I pay him no attention. And just a few other things, but like I said, everything ain't for everybody. And Crimson Moon is one of those ones where you can just kind of slide off and just mess with them if you want to. Paul says it's the Sleepwalkers for me. Oh, this was the comment I'll look for. Evil Dookie says, Chris, I have a bucket of KFC chicken that I could give you. Nice.
Hey, just send it directly to Mike because that's
Matter of fact, Dookie, I opened up all my Monster Force joints. Yo, hit me and let me know how you want to do it. I'll be sporadic during the week coming through Central Carolina, man. But if you want me to mail them to me, mail them to you, man. Let me know. It says Colonel Sanders. That's a stand-in for the Spaceballs team. All right. So,
but you could even get something like this, the Wall XD, and build something like this and get like some Iron Grenader instead of those like purple flags. Get like some Iron Grenader flags, and it could be like Castle Destro or some shit like that, man. So
yeah, you could make it work. It definitely could be a castle for Destro. It definitely be straight for the Mythic Legion Sting type ordeals, or shit, you can put it in the middle of the city and make it work, or you could turn into one of them places where they be eating them medieval times and shit. Like down in Myrtle Beach and shit, where you can eat a feast while you watch somebody joust. You know what I'm saying? So you could do him. Shout out to Mike too. He's a Carolina guy. He's a South Carolina guy as well, man. A Wolf says, "Hey Mike, I'm getting a YouTube link sent to you for some of that artistic work you do. No doubt, man. Hit me." Yeah, Wolf. Yeah, cable guy. Okay, no doubt, Dookie. All right, so let me move off of this comment here, and I think this the end of this folder. So we got high school, we got this, we got the Monster Force stuff, yeah, and that general, I like the way that blue looks on him, man. I can't wait to get that figure in. I wonder if he's gonna come with extra heads or it just be a body with him as well.
I hope it ain't the same four. If they do, I hope it ain't the same fucking four heads they gave us on the first go round.
That'll just, I don't think they'll do that. I think they know better than that. Okay, so this is what I want to look at. Shout out to my man Cornelius Smith, G.I. Joe, CS G.I. Joe. If you guys haven't gotten his you checked out his YouTube channel, man, definitely check it out. But he says Five Below have police bikes now. I thought about going in Five Below the other day. I just didn't because I hadn't been in a while. But police bikes look like they fit the police officers, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be like $5. I believe I seen a piece of this information before, but it just didn't register. And I seen his joint on Instagram, and I asked him, and he was like, Five Below, man. So I definitely will be going to go get some police bikes.
And they light up too? Is that?
I don't know. For $5, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a blue light right there. Am I tripping?
It looks like it. It looks like it. But I'm not 100% sure. But
I don't want to hear no shit about this HasLab is $500 because we got lights in
it. I know, right? But as far as police bike looks good, man. It looks like a police bike, you know. I'll be good for like 5 of these. And it look like it's fitting it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find true 1/12 scale like vehicles that fit. So I'll be on the lookout for this. But Five Below, that's where my man CSGI Joe said these bikes were at, man. So definitely check that out. This is the picture that you sent over to me, but I was telling you about. And I got some more pictures of him. But this is from Monster Force, a guy named Chad Harris in the Monster Force Facebook group. But he put the Donner Party's head on Halloween Boy, and looks like a jail jumpsuit, and it looks pretty dope, man. There's some other pictures that I picked up that I seen before Chris sent this over to me that really caught my eye, but definitely using and stretching the imagination with this. And also it's a cool thing because we were just talking about the bats earlier, and this is how these lines, like this doesn't look out of place here. All of these figures together, they look very well in place. And also on Big Bat Toy Store, the original bats are $16 right now. So if you want some bats, go to Big Bat Toy Store. Bunch of G.I. Joe sales out there. That's what this episode is too, to keep implementing on the G.I. Joe sales. I'm going to get into a couple of sales that I caught earlier this week myself, but original bats on Big Bat Toy Store right now for $16. They might have went away, but just check. Just do a quick little check, or if we got time at the end of this, we'll do a check.
But that makes me want to go pick up 4 or 5 more of Halloween Boy and just break them, bust them down, and put DOC on the back of their backs, and just have a bunch of prisoners, man.
Yeah,
with like a regular head, just a regular dude in jail. I think that'd be a dope with the cops now that we got. That would have been really cool, man. Having the cops instead of the bats escorting them out.
Yeah, man.
Where did the chains come from, though? Do you know where those chains came from?
No, I can't recognize them. I don't know where they. But you know, we got so much stuff, and you can makeshift so much stuff. Man, we know they actually got cufflinks on. I don't know. Them chains might have came from the actual neck of Frankenstein or something like that. But there's so much farther out there, man. It's hard to pinpoint this shit. But I can see that coming from neck of Frankenstein. Or something, because it's just too detailed the way the cufflinks look.
At first, I thought it was the Four Horsemen Frankenstein. I went back and looked, but it's not. You know that big one that came out with all the Four Horsemen, whatever, whoever they are, figure obscura.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes I can't tell if you just straight up ignoring me or if you're reading comments.
No, I'm reading comments, man. I'm looking at the screen, but sometimes I can't even see you because I got another screen coming up, man. So no, I hear you though. I hear you, but
is it figure obscura, the other Frankenstein?
What's the name? So NECA made a Frankenstein.
They got Ganesh,
and who else?
The Egyptian ones. In fact, they just, you know how they had man, why is my brain not working? But they just did Thoth today. They just released Thoth up at Legion Con. You know how they had
who was that? The
figure obscura. You don't know who Thoth is? The Egyptian god.
No, well, I've probably seen them, but I like that
One of the
name.
Egyptian god. They did two of them that came out last year. They did the Jekyll dog dude. Why is my brain not working, man? I got all these damn books on Egyptian shit behind me. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, that's another topic. But they did come out with Thoth today, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see some pictures of it, and plus, is it one of the things that they had displayed at Joe Fest? It just wasn't out yet.
No, it did come out, and they did have some that had sold out, because me and you were talking about it. You were talking about Ganesh, and I was showing you the two.
Because I remember looking at stuff at Mythic Legion's booth there, but it's been such a long time ago.
I know my brain is like retarded right now.
It's getting late, man. Let me try to push through this joint, but. This is right here is a custom I did this week of Darklawn. I think Darklawn is a dope ass figure. I've been trying to kit bash him and then put somebody else's head. I wanted to put Heavy Duty's head on here, but Heavy Duty's neck is fucking huge, yo. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to kit bash him. Then it's hard to find a neck that'll fit his head without the neck connected. This right here, this custom came from GI Joe SAILS this week. On Amazon, they had Darkline. They had the regular price up there, but they said if you're a Prime member, you can use a coupon of $7 off. And I thought maybe it was just $7 off of the entire purchase, or was it $7 off per figure? So I put two Darklines up there, and $7 came off a piece on both of them, and I ended up getting two Darkline for like $35. Darkline has not been out a very long time. He just dropped this summer. He's fairly a new figure. He's barely 5 months old, and Amazon has already put him or did something with him where they put him on sale. I have a snapshot of that actual thing too, of Amazon, with the coupon and whatnot. But you guys need to. And I just came across this because I just look maybe once a day. But if you guys are looking for some great deals coming up, keep your eyes peeled to Walmart, the Amazons of the world, Big Bad Toy Store. Like I said, right now, bats are $16. But I end up getting two because I wanted a Darklawn. Men on Card. I like that figure that much. I think Dark Line's definitely a top 10 figure this year, even with his original legs. But you know me, I love Outback, so I put Outback legs on Dark Line because Outback can make anybody a stud. There was a guy that when I put this picture up on Facebook, he was trying to say that I was trying to say Dark Line's body is Outback. No, buddy. I wasn't saying Dark Line's body is Outback. I was saying Outback legs were beefy enough to fit with Dark Line's body, which Dark Line's body, which he was saying is rock and roll. But Outback is not bigger than rock and roll, but Outback has enough beef on it. So if you slap some legs on it like this, it looks natural. It looks right. So I ended up with a Men on Card Dark Line and another Dark Line that I broke down and are basically using 4 pieces. And and I have an original Dark Line not touched out, man. So
that shit looks like it came out of the package like that, man.
Correct.
It looks good. You know what I like about your pictures though, when you do these pics, Mike, and I told you this before, I really like how you got your figure up front, but then you still got all your shit in the back that's kind of like obscured. Like I really like that effect with the picture, man.
Being that you say that, man, I'm gonna keep it up. But that wasn't on purpose. That's just like I got a bunch of figures up on the counter and shit. I'm fucking with them. And when I take these pictures, especially when I hit portrait, it automatically like blurs out the background and focuses in on the picture that I'm taking. So it does like set a certain thing to it, man. But it definitely was never on purpose. Like all that shit you see back there is because I've been fucking with all of them throughout the week. So by the time it comes along, I have like 10, 12, 15 fucking figures. Like every 3 days, I had to clear figures off my kitchen counter because that shit. I done kit bash something, or I done went downstairs, brought some shit back up because I want to see how it looks with this other figure, or something has came in, and I opened it up, man. But that's what all this back here. That's that Recondo. That's that Sarge standing back there. I think I got some police officers back there, so they're all cleared out back downstairs, and there's some more figures that'll definitely be taking their place, man. But that's all I did. I tried to take off. I tried to put Outback's diaper on him, but see these newer figures in classified, they're coming with thicker diapers on them than the original ones. So they have a bigger kind of like pelvis piece. So Outback's diaper wasn't working on this at all. So I actually had to use his regular diaper, which is a bigger piece, but the Outback legs, that's the only thing I use, and they still snapped on and fit in, and everything worked out, man. I got
that yellow really sets off the Wu-Tang symbol, man.
Correct.
Black,
and Dark Line
ties in the mask and the glove, and it just really goes well, Mike.
Correct, man. It immediately shot to a top 3 custom I did this year. And I didn't even mean to do that. I was really just kind of fucking around, trying to figure out not to come up with this, but something else. But all it was just simple things. But what I did though is I took it and put a wash on this because I didn't color this. This is just his original thing. Yep. And I just took it and put a wash on it, and it kind of darkened it up a little bit, man, and just painted the legs black on Outback. These are actually Outback's original legs. Yeah, these are Outback, maybe the Tiger Force Outback's legs, and I just painted over them black, man. Painted them several times, let them dry out. Probably got like 3 coats of paint on it, some thin black paint, and then sealed it, and the rest is it. But the thing with him working them 2 swords, I like that even better too. Like he looks a lot doper with 2 of them.
It gives me Bobby Digital vibes, bro, is what I think of when I see this.
But the thing is with that fucking Hobby Lobby spray paint, that matte paint, clear coat, man, it just takes a figure and makes it look totally different. Like his mask looks rougher, his eyes even darkened up a little bit. So like I say, man, I didn't mean to do it, but it went straight to a top 3 figure, to be quite honest with you. That shit is fucking fire. Here's another
Steve Urkel shit. What Steve Urkel used to say? I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, no. He said, "He did I do that?
Oh, did I do that? There we go. That's what you need to start dropping when you come with a classic, man. Just did I do that? Drop that as a sample.
This right here, man, is a who did this come from? Because you sent this custom over to me.
Man, I need to go back and look. So I want to give the guy credit, but I saw this last Saturday morning when I woke up drinking my Red Bull and donuts, man, and saw this, and man, this custom looked so good. It made me go put on Predator 1, and then as soon as Predator 1 was done, I put on Predator 2. Man, I had me a little marathon last Saturday. But the character's Blaine from the Predator 1. The guy who did the custom, though, I need to go back through my picks. But I did remember it was Anubis and Bastet for the figure obscura. That's who it was. The other two Egyptian gods.
Okay. Yeah. I'd
have
to see a picture of him, man. But this right here, I wouldn't mind trying this custom right here. Because it looks like he has Ricondo's hat, which he painted up. Got the MTV water slide.
Is that the same one that you got on yours? The same water slide?
It looks like it. It looks like it's it, but I didn't make that figure. My man Paul did, but it looks like that's the same water slide because it's showing up real good. On the black shirt. Not unless he hand painted that shit. I don't know. That looks a little too perfect to be hand painted. The only thing I would say about this figure, he needs to knock it down a little bit, like flatten it out a little bit. It's a little too shiny. Like that, a bit too much gloss on it. I think he probably need to hit it with some matte, man. But other than that, this motherfucker's fire. Paint camel job on it looks amazing, and it's kit bashed the right way, man. Like I said, I wouldn't, because that does like Jesse the Body, and that ain't nothing but fucking bazooka. That's no 3D printed head or nothing. That's just fucking bazooka.
I'm trying to find in the group the guy who made it so we can give him a proper recognition, man.
Let me see. Go back to oh yeah. So that's everything in this folder here. I thought I wonder if I had the name on there.
I didn't mean to cut it off. I didn't realize I did that, man.
Nah, it's all good, man. Whoever you are out there, though, man, we appreciate you, man. We definitely ain't trying to take the credit from you. We definitely want to give you your props, but if I can attempt that, I damn sure am. But I just had to look at that.
It was in one of the VALAVERSE groups that I came across it.
Carlos Solana says, I ain't got time to bleed. It makes you a fucking sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, that figure obscura, man. They got the Ganesh, they got like the Monkey King, they got the two Egyptian ones, Bastet and Anubis, and then they just did a drop at Legion's Con today of Thoth, which is another Egyptian god, man. They're really detailed figures. There's nothing at Legion, at like Mythic Legions or Four Horsemen that I'd probably buy. But I probably would buy those just because I like comparative religion and mythology. I like all that type of shit, man.
Yeah. Well, for Mythic Legions, man, I mean, I'm not all in on that line at all. But every now and then there's one or two that I'll spot and I'll buy. Like I did at Joe Fest. I brought that Cobra kind of Egyptian guy. He's part of that Egyptian thing, whatever that Cobra, the snakehead guy I got. But Panther says, what did you seal him with? The Hobby Lobby. Is that what it is? Hobby Link? No, that's the fucking toy store. But it's it's the Hobby flat, or you can use damn, now my mind going blank. But it's the Hobby joint. Hey, what's the name of it? If White Vegeta's and he could tell me. It's not Hobby Link, but it's Hobby Lobby, something like that. It's a flat matte clear coat. Costs about 12, 13 a can, little small can, but it's primo shit, man. And it really gives you a nice smooth matte look when you spray your figures. It knocks that gloss off damn near completely, but still has a shine to it though. Carlos says, Darklon's packing more in his diaper than poor old Outback. Yes, he is. He's definitely got a bigger diaper. Yes, Alpha Proto says it helps you focus on the character with portrait mode. Yeah, it automatically just gives you because I used to like with some photos, I used to do that or adjust it on my camera. I'll put that focus in, it'll blur out the background scene. Portrait just automatically just does it. Wolf says final boss kit badge. Appreciate that, Panther. He says Dark Lawn looking good. The combination.
It is. You know what else too? With these pants and the black pants. The other Doc Lawn, how he came is nice, man. He looks good, but he's almost too busy with all those different colors. This brings it together, man.
Yes, it like and that's what it was. You know, like I know there's some people who wish he came like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that orange and yellow. The orange and yellow pants don't bother me because it's just a great figure because you get the Buccaneer boots. It's a whole thing, you know, saying that he has going on, you know, with that. To me, it all comes together. I question some of it, but like with the black and gold boots and the orange and yellow, and then, you know, just everything it comes together. But this right here, this is almost just like, yo, this is how this motherfucker is supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? Like this is
a straight killer.
Killer. Yeah, this is what you would really want him to look like. You know, so you could, like I say, you don't need to even take the diaper. Anybody who actually wants to do this, especially if he goes on sale, like, and that is the most important thing about GI Joe sales. It gives you room to operate. You know what I'm saying? To get busy. So if I fuck this up, like, damn, I was only out, you know, $17. You know, or when you know, get things cheaper, shit, I was only out $10-12, especially the Ollie's figures. Those are made to be fucking put on the surgery table, you know. So just little stuff like that. But you can use Outback's legs, or you can use I believe maybe Rock and Roll's legs would fit in this. And then just simple, cheap Apple barrel paint that motherfuckers talk shit to me about it. 75-cent paint. That's what this black paint is. You know, nothing fancy, man. Nothing fancy, just but done right. You know, so I took my time, painted it, let it dry out, let it tack out, and put the 3 coats on there. It probably maybe took me a day and a half to do that. Then sealed it. Joints can get a little scrapey, but you just keep working with them. You'll get those painted as well too. But you end up with this, man.
How many killer bees you got now in your Woof Live Familiar?
I think I got like 7 or 8, man. I was working for 9, but there's a few of them trying to wonder, should I just keep them as main characters? There's a couple of head hitters I got that I made, like the Snake Eyes one is pretty good. Of course, the Outback one is dope with the white tee. This one, the Storm Shadow, is pretty good.
Who's the white guy they had back in the day? They had a white dude that did the Wu-Tang. They had a white guy. After Killer Army.
Yeah.
Who was the white guy they had?
I forgot his name, but I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about. Damn,
that can be your Outback.
Man, but you know, with that squad, I'm not trying to mimic them after actual members. That's just kind of like their thing. You know what I'm saying? Of their sub police group. You know what I'm saying? Or sub military group or paramilitary group. They're Wu-Tang, because I might have some other motherfuckers that's actually like Night Force or whatnot, man. So you know that's just pretty much what I got going on. I'm not actually trying to mimic them after, but I got like 8, 7 or 8.
And you got some vehicles too. You got the purple tape Jeep.
Yeah, that's kind of like the only one I got with the Wu-Tang shit on it, man. Yeah. Okay. So I actually got the picture. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Okay, I actually got the picture of the coupons. You see that right there? God damn it. They're gonna be doing stuff like this. This like most time they already have the price slashed off. But like I guess this is if you're a Prime member. Like see that coupon $7.50. That's awesome right there, man. Also shout out to Evil Dookie. Like I went to like all these places gonna be doing Target. You need to watch out for them because Evil Dookie told me that Law and Order was on sale, and they were. in there at this place called Holly Springs, but they were all gone. And they had Law and Order in there for $23 fucking dollars. Can you imagine that? I mean, that's way more better than, you know what I'm saying, anything you can imagine. But I've also actually got owner and pet shit cheaper than that. Like I brought the Snake Eyes and Timber, the white timber packs off Walmart about 2 years ago for $12. I've caught Croc Master and Fiona in Ross a couple years back for about the same amount. So these things can get really cheap. You just got to have your eyes open and be peeled and just be looking out online. You don't have to find stuff in store. You can snipe online as well, especially around these times. In about a week, it's probably going to be starting to turn up the grease a little bit. They're going to be trying to look to move product and shit like this is going to be going on. So, like I said, Dark Line, great figure.
BBTS too, Mike. They have like daily sales.
And that's what I was talking about with the bat. If you're in the sound of my voice now, go check BBTS, search G.I. Joe Classified Bat, and hopefully it'll pull up. But it's like $16 right now. So check everywhere, man, and get what you deserve. You know, because to be honest with you, I believe we passed the point of, you know, people waiting in the cut, you know, trying to see if things go cheap. The people who are waiting in the cut are the people who actually have brought this shit for regular price, and a lot of it. Now we want some shit on the back end, you know what I'm saying? And that's where this is going to be at for the next 2 months. So you guys
need that lookout. Let me get that lookout price.
Correct. Let me make up for what you done got back from me. You know, so let me get my taxes back. But this is the original picture that I seen, Chris, right here of the Donner Party on that orange body. Now that looks really great. Like he's got his web gear on now. I think the other picture he had no web gear on.
Yeah, that green and orange, man, it's crazy. You wouldn't even think to put those two together, or I didn't even think I'd want that Halloween boy, man. But it's so fucking vibrant, man. It looks good, man.
Correct. It looks like that's what he's supposed to be. And so now it's being used from two different things. Now he's like this tactical space warrior. That's what it looks like. Like he's like in outer space somewhere. And then the other end of the aspect of it is that he was in a jumpsuit. So you've taken something small and split off the playability on it. You know what I'm saying? You've kind of split the hairs on the hair. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's pretty dope. But that's what made me. I meant to show this to you guys about a week ago, but that's what made me mention this, man, because that's just a dope combination that I didn't think about, you know. And it looks good, like he's in that suit. Looks real, almost, to be honest with you.
But that's the thing with this line. That your only limitation is your imagination, man. You can pretty much do whatever your mind can come up with that stuff, man. All kinds of combinations and mix this with that.
Correct. And I like the way it's like the limitation of the imagination. I like where you start to flipping and bouncing and twisting your words. So that was pretty cool, man. But this is the end of the folder here, man, what we talking about. But I just threw some extra pictures of that Dark Lawn in. I know I've been tooting my horn on that for a minute, but I put these in on the back end here. And I also did a comparison. So you can see the original legs to the Outback ones. And the legs and he's a little bit taller.
I see what you mean now too, Mike, about with the Predator guy, the custom, about how they kind of got that glossy look to them, but when you hit them with that matte, it kind of tones them down a little bit.
Yes, because you can see it with the Dark Lawn, but you see that shine on his chest.
Yeah.
But even look at the mask though. Like the mask even kind of looks better because it looks realistic now.
Right.
Like, you know, a mask ain't gonna be shining really too hard like that in real life, but you know, it's gonna be looking like how it looks right on to this right side, man. So be honest with you, all toys really need to be hit with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like knock them down but I don't get too that deep in them. But I know, as far as my custom wise, because they be having fresh paint and shit like that, you wanna hit them with that hobby, man. That Hobby Japan, I believe that's what the name of that shit is, man. But around here, when you take those Buccaneer boots off, these legs can't really be used without these boots. When you heat boil and do a boil and pop on these, the legs slim down to fit inside these Buccaneer boots. So if you go to put a regular set of boots on these orange and yellow legs, it's not going to look right because they're specifically made to pop in these Buccaneer boots, and they just have these funny ends to them. But I want to take and use the Buccaneer boot somewhere else. You're gonna definitely have to doing some serious modding to make them work, man. But they're in the fodder pile now, so we'll see what's up. I mean, it's very peculiar characters. You can only use these black and yellow boots on, but I don't know. Maybe I'll find something else, another Dark Long custom to do where no shit. Maybe he's just in his chill clothes, you know. Because I almost kind of wanted to switch up the whole thing on Dark Line. I really wanted to put somebody else's head on here. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, just another side-by-side pick of them. And results of the G.I. Joe sales. But I believe, people, that is all of my folders.
Did you want to do that other thing next time? With the GI customs, or
yes,
tonight, or you want to wait, hold off on that?
I'm a see. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off because we already done did 2 hours. We already done, and to be honest with you, if you didn't say nothing, I would have forgot about it. But see, I was trying to pull up the website on the laptop here, and I just wasn't able to find his website, so I just need a little bit more time because I took a nap damn near all the way to the time it was time to go on live, man. So I should have jumped on a little bit earlier.
Well, we'll leave a cliffhanger for everybody out there, but we found a custom website where you can basically get vehicles. They're kind of pricey, but they're cool to look at, man. Very talented individual, man. Hey, while you got me up real quick, when we're talking about Savage Crucible, here's a couple kit bash Savage Crucibles I've made.
Nice. And they pop apart too, right?
Man, they completely come apart. And,
they be having different shins and shit for them.
So this is my gun hoe.
Your gun hoe.
This is my rock and roll. See his beard?
Yeah.
This is off that Who Man body. You know the Who Man you got?
Yeah. I thought that was more war action figures.
So this is off the Who Man, and then this is off the ball and chain body.
He said gun. What in a different time?
Yeah, but I mean they're fun to play with, man. They're cool, man. I've been enjoying them. I'm glad. I wasn't sure if I was going to dabble in that. And then while you got me pulled up, I'll see if you can pick it up better.
Yeah. You know, we'll see that this is more like a orangish yellow, the original one, and then the retro is more like a sun yellow. You know, like more of just a lighter yellow. But yeah, now it's almost like it's really totally different. It's almost like orange and yellow.
And then they got the red. You know, they got the red
orange one.
And then these are kind of cool too. How they got the blast effects now.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stick with just the original classified. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that retro bat. It does have a few extra features on it, but I like the retro bat. The retro, yes. And see, the retro bat colors are more close to what my man got going on. It's more of an orange color. This is kind of like an orange yellow.
Yeah, see here, see how close those are?
Yes. But see, he's
not
more orange.
On camera, they don't look as close, but in person, they look very similar, man.
Yeah, but wetsuit's more of an orange. See, the bat it leans more towards a yellow orange, and that wetsuit is more of the orange color. But I'm trying to figure out what green is that. What would you call that color green?
Bro, you asking the wrong one. I think teal. I really like. I didn't think I would like this guy, but I might end up buying if these go on sale. I might end up getting some more of these and just making like a squad of laser troopers.
Yeah, he looks good. I like him. I don't know shit about him, but I like him.
There's a fun. I sent you the picture. I don't think we ever used it, but that one lady, Leanne Hobbs, you've shown her other pictures, but she did a picture of Sci-Fi and a RoboCop, like just walking down the road.
Yeah. That was
pretty funny though, man.
Yeah, they was walking up the city block, right?
Yeah, like just chilling, having a good day.
Hey, one thing I did want to say to Evil Dookie too, man. Even though, and, hey, look, and just this is a time, not just GI Joe, for toy sales. Period. I know my man was just saying, I'll pull the comment up. He was like Monster Force and VALAVERSE. You're not really gonna catch sales with them because they're just really not in the heavy rotation like your major brands. But Evil Dookie, man, if you see this, you did still do me a solid when I stopped at Target Holly Springs because I found this right here. Like, I've been looking for this motherfucker right here. He's not hard to find, but you either gotta buy him in a set or you're not just gonna find him loose. And this is Groundkeeper Willie from the 5-inch Simpson line that I collect. And he was on sale. These figures are usually like $13. He was like $2 off. So that was great because I didn't expect to see that. I've been looking for him. I almost kind of washed my hands like I ain't gonna find him, but he's like not necessarily one of the better ones because all of them are good, but damn, this is damn sure a bang for your buck and a very obscure character out of the Simpsons that you can see him or you can not see him, and I'm glad I got him a part of because he was kind of like not necessarily a star of the Simpsons in the early part of the years, but he was a great cameo. Every time you seen Groundskeeper Willie, you know some wild shit was about to happen, yo. He was gonna tear his shirt off and you know what I'm saying, do some crazy shit. But also, which I don't buy any wrestling figures anymore. That's one of the lines I really kind of had to cut. But for $7, to pick up this this great Muda, this is childhood nostalgia, but I'm really not even on that. I want this soft goods coat that he has off, and I wanted to put it on like my Budo or one of my Asian characters in here, man, because WWE, Mattel, they always have great soft goods for, you know, pretty decent, man. Not the best soft goods in the world, but it's decent for the price they give you. And when you get a figure like this for $7, I mean, how can you knock that? So Evil Dookie, that Target still paid dividends to me a little bit. $18 for two great figures that I definitely could use in my collection with some different stuff, man. But Seagrams, man, you got anything to close out this thing with?
Bro, I can't think of nothing else, man. Just like you said, I think there ain't much else coming out. I think the only other thing coming up is the made to order his tank. I think that might be dropping before Christmas, but I can't think of much more that's gonna be coming up for pre-order or whatever before the end of the year. So we're gonna be going into, you know, we're about to go in that time of year like you're talking about where we're gonna start being able to catch a lot of sales, and then we're gonna get on the other side of Christmas and we're gonna be in that drought, man, where nothing's really coming out for a couple months.
Yeah. Which, like I say, my biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the sales. Everybody keep your eyes peeled open. And like I said, search all the sites, BBTS. Just look once a day. That's how I came across that dark line. Let me just type in GI Joe Classified on Amazon, and that's what I do. I usually scroll through the first 2 pages of them, and you know, lo and behold, that, man. But Walmart, Target, BBTS, Amazon, even GameStop, even Best Buy. I brought cheap Joes off. That's how I found Falcon when he was hard to find a couple of years ago. Like, Falcon had got kind of hard to find. That wave that kind of went out of circulation, and Best Buy had them out of all places. You know what I'm saying? So just everybody keep your eyes peeled. You will eat, okay, in the next 2 months. It's time to eat and eat good.
One other thing, real quick, Mike, is I think we showed it last week, from Gridiron, the laser cannon you can get for the Alt Striker, the loadout kit for the Alt Striker.
Yes.
All right, so now they also just released this week. They got that little piece of shit gun that comes in that the passenger driver can control. The passenger controls It's like something that came out of like, it reminds me of the little 18 machine gun that came back in the day with the 18 figures from the 80s. But they made a new gun for that too. So now you can get a new kit for the gun that the passenger controls. You can also get the laser cannon.
I seen that. Because I was on Gridiron today. Just looking at items that I still need to pick up. Like I need to pick up a passenger side for my vamp. And I came across that. I seen that they had a new passenger combo. And then also, what else was I looking at on there? Oh yeah, because I want to make that black vamp that them guys had. So I was just looking at a few things. I think I'm gonna use the Gridiron front brush grill. It seems like they had something close to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then the rest of it just like it was just flat black painted. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. I think they had like something on the back bumper, but you know, I can get it close to that because that was that heat right there. I don't know what made that shit look so good, but that fucking vamp was off the chain.
The black jelly bean. That's what I heard. Havoc and Prodigy one time. They had a DVD come out one time, and Havoc had got a Range Rover all black with black rims and black tinted windows. They called it the black jelly bean.
That's basically what that was. Just something blacked out, a few little stickers here and there, nice front grill on there, and they ain't even have no doors on that shit, man. They just left them shits off. But I like I said, I'm gonna figure it out. I kept that picture just so I can try to mimic that ride.
At Legion Con too today, I was watching some videos of Legion Con, and there was one vendor because they do a lot of custom shit up there at that con. But somebody had the snake, it's behind your shoulder, the new snake. But he had a hand pack, like a custom hand pack that you could buy from him, to where he had actually articulating fingers that you could put in his hand.
Oh, okay. Instead of just being just the fixated, static.
But he had like in display, he had like one giving the finger. So, nice. I thought that was kind of cool, man. If you could, if anybody was at Legion Con and had a chance to pick that up, man, I'm sure they're going to be enjoying and using that and having a big old snake flipping the bird.
Correct, because them hands they got now, they decent, but they just fall out easy and don't do shit. To be honest with you. Wolf says, Mike, that got to be a shade of seafoam green. Somebody was pretty close. Gonzo, what's up? Salute, Gonzo. I didn't even see you come in the room. It says turquoise or teal. Oh yeah, hey, shout out Eva Dookie. Yeah, man, that was that was a good lookout, man, because I did find some things I was looking for. Yes, groundskeeper Willie was a score. But like I said, he's kind of hard to get a hold of. Dookie says, I'm in Dunn, Irwin, Daily. You guys need something, just let me know. If I see it, I'll grab it. Hey, I told you, man, if you see any of those Law and Orders at Target, let me know. I'm gonna be on the search my damn self. Because they really not around. Like I know I picked up one from our Target, which is probably the only one, but other than that, I haven't seen them in Target laying around like that. That Holly Springs is a perfect example, though. Says Carlos says Seagram said, I hope you're right. My wallet needs a chill.
I think we all had that mentality right now, man.
Hey, but Dookie Yates said, Mike, you find a Stinger, I can make it a cop car for you. It's easy. Hey, I'll probably let me just see how this holiday season go, because shit, they might drop down like $40. I'll grab one definitely out of that.
Hell yeah.
James Figs, I think he capped off the comments very well. Says, I'm out, y'all. Everyone stay safe and peace. Yes, and I'm gonna have to end this thing as well, man. I appreciate everybody coming out, man. I appreciate you, Seagram, for coming through, man, and just talking G.I. Joe, man. We've been having some great conversations here and just discussing information, displaying information, and just basically just talking. I seen guys enjoying to hang out, man. I'm continuing to pray for everybody who's in the sound of my voice. Hope you guys pray for me too as well. You know what I'm saying? Been having some rough bumps in the road for the past month myself. So definitely we all need some type of support system here, man, because I definitely need it. Be quite honest with you, but I'm gonna keep pounding. I hope you guys out there keep pounding, no matter what you're going through. There's always gonna be a brighter side of things, especially if you keep pushing through. You're bound to break through. Seagam, you got a closing mark.
No, word up, man. You summed it up perfectly, man. And I appreciate the outlet, man. I look forward to doing this, man. This is your channel, your show. So, I'm grateful to you for being able to let me come on and do what we do, bro. So,
hey, I appreciate all you guys, Dookie, Wolf, Alpha Proto, man, Jay's Figs, man, Gonzo, Javier, everybody came through. Shane from Same Time, man. I appreciate you guys and everybody who I just missed on here, man. You know the regular ones. Hustle, Carlos, man. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys stay safe, and I'll be praying for you. And with that being said, until the next time. Oh, Cornelia Smith, appreciate you too, fam, on that information. God bless.
Go on, get out of here! Who needs ya?